Deep in the heart of history lies a mystery that has captivated mankind for millennia. This enigma has woven itself into the fabric of our collective consciousness, sparking curiosity and wonder across generations. The Ark of the Covenant, a chest of immense power, vanished centuries ago. Its disappearance has left a void in historical records, a gap that countless scholars and adventurers have tried to fill. Its legend has echoed through time, whispered in hushed tones and debated in hallowed halls. The Ark's story has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding layers of mystery and intrigue. Some believe it to be a myth, a tale spun to inspire awe and fear. They argue that the Ark is a symbolic representation of divine power, a metaphor rather than a physical object. Others, however, are convinced of its existence, driven by the tantalizing possibility of uncovering its secrets. These individuals dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the Ark, hoping to unlock its mysteries and perhaps gain the power it is said to hold. Among those seeking the Ark is Major Ed Dames, a former CIA operative with a background shrouded in intrigue. His career, marked by covert operations and classified missions, has given him a unique perspective on the search for the Ark. Dames claims to have pinpointed the Ark's location, not through traditional archaeological means, but through a controversial technique known as remote viewing. This method, which involves perceiving distant or unseen targets using extrasensory perception, has been met with skepticism and fascination alike. According to Dames, this method, honed during his time with a classified CIA program called Project Stargate, allows him to see across vast distances and peer into the hidden corners of the Earth. The program, which aimed to explore the potential of psychic abilities for intelligence gathering, has left a lasting impact on those who participated. Dames' claims have sent ripples through the world of archaeology and biblical scholarship. His assertions challenge conventional methods and have sparked debates among experts, some of whom are intrigued by the possibilities, while others remain staunchly skeptical. Could he have truly found the Ark of the Covenant? The question lingers, inviting both hope and doubt. The possibility of such a discovery has reignited interest in the ancient relic, drawing new explorers and researchers into the fold. Is it possible that this ancient relic, long thought lost, is waiting to be rediscovered? The allure of the Ark continues to captivate, its legend growing with each passing year. The answers, like the Ark itself, remain tantalizingly out of reach. The search for the Ark is a journey filled with twists and turns, a quest that tests the limits of human perseverance and belief. But Dame's story, a tale of espionage, psychic abilities, and a quest for one of history's greatest treasures, is too captivating to ignore. His journey, whether it leads to the Ark or not, is a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and the relentless pursuit of the unknown. The Ark of the Covenant is no ordinary artifact. It is a symbol of God's covenant with his chosen people, the Israelites. According to biblical accounts, the Ark was a wooden chest overlaid with gold and topped with 2 golden cherubim, their wings outstretched. Inside it held the stone tablets upon which the 10 Commandments were inscribed. The Ark was not merely a repository for sacred objects. It was believed to be the dwelling place of God on earth, a conduit to the divine. Its presence was said to bring victory in battle and protection from harm. But the Ark was also a source of immense danger. Those who touched it without authorization were struck dead, consumed by the power it contained. The Ark's story is one of both reverence and fear. It was carried by the Israelites during their exodus from Egypt, its presence guiding them through the wilderness. It was instrumental in the fall of Jericho, its power toppling the city's walls, and it was enshrined in the Holy of Holies, the most sacred chamber of the temple in Jerusalem. Major Ed Dames is a figure who seems ripped from the pages of a spy novel. His life is a tapestry woven with threads of intrigue, danger, and the unknown. A decorated veteran of the Vietnam War, Dames rose through the ranks of the U.S. Army, earning respect and accolades for his bravery and leadership on the battlefield. His service was marked by numerous commendations, reflecting his dedication and skill. Eventually, his talents caught the attention of the Central Intelligence Agency, where he transitioned from a soldier to a spy. This move marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one filled with covert operations and clandestine missions. It was during his time with the CIA that Dames was introduced to the world of psychic espionage. This secretive realm, shrouded in mystery, opened his eyes to possibilities beyond conventional intelligence methods. Dame's involvement in Project Stargate, a top-secret program exploring the potential of psychic phenomena for intelligence gathering, forever changed his perspective. This program aimed to harness the power of the mind to gather information that was otherwise inaccessible. It was here that he honed his skills in remote viewing, a technique that supposedly allowed him to access information not obtainable through normal means. Remote viewing became his specialty, a skill he would later claim to have mastered to an extraordinary degree. Dame's abilities, if true, are nothing short of extraordinary. He has described experiences that defy conventional understanding, suggesting that the human mind is capable of far more than we currently comprehend. He claims to have used remote viewing to locate missing persons, track enemy movements, and even predict future events. These assertions, if verified, would revolutionize the field of intelligence and beyond. The ability to foresee events before they happen is a tantalizing prospect, one that has captured the imagination of many. Dame's predictions have been the subject of much debate and scrutiny, but Dame's most audacious claim involves the Ark of the Covenant. This ancient relic, steeped in legend and religious significance, has been the subject of countless searches and theories. Using his remote viewing abilities, Dames believes he has pinpointed the Ark's location, hidden deep within a complex of caves known as the Cave of the Patriarchs. This claim, if true, would be one of the most significant archaeological discoveries of all time. This claim, met with both skepticism and intrigue, has thrust Dames into the spotlight. The media frenzy surrounding his assertion has brought him both fame and controversy, forcing the world to grapple with the possibility that this ancient relic may be closer than we ever imagined. The search for the Ark of the Covenant continues, fueled by Dames's bold declarations and the enduring allure of one of history's greatest mysteries. Section 4. Project Stargate, Declassifying the Sixth Sense. Project Stargate, the top-secret CIA program that consumed much of Ed Dames' career, sounds like something straight out of science fiction. It was a covert operation that delved into the realms of the unknown, exploring the boundaries of human perception and consciousness. Initiated in the 1970s amidst Cold War paranoia, Stargate sought to weaponize the human mind to explore the potential of psychic phenomena for espionage purposes. The Cold War era was a time of intense rivalry between superpowers, and the CIA was willing to explore any avenue that might give them an edge over their adversaries. The program's existence remained classified for decades, its details hidden from public view. The secrecy surrounding Stargate was so tight that even many within the intelligence community were unaware of its true nature. But in the late 1990s, the veil of secrecy was partially lifted, declassified documents revealing a program stranger than fiction. These revelations sparked a wave of curiosity and skepticism as the public and media delved into the bizarre world of psychic espionage. At the heart of Stargate was remote viewing, a technique purportedly allowing individuals to see distant or hidden locations using only their minds. Remote viewing was seen as a potential game changer, a way to gather intelligence without the need for physical presence or traditional surveillance methods. Participants in the program underwent rigorous training, learning to tap into what they believed was a latent psychic ability. This training involved various techniques, including meditation, visualization, and other methods designed to enhance their mental faculties. The goal was to gather intelligence on enemy activities, locate hidden facilities, and gain an edge in the high-stakes game of Cold War espionage. The stakes were incredibly high, and the potential rewards of successful remote viewing were immense. The effectiveness of remote viewing remains a subject of intense debate. Critics argue that the evidence supporting remote viewing is anecdotal and lacks scientific rigor, while proponents claim that the successes achieved through the program cannot be easily dismissed. While some dismiss it as pseudoscience, proponents, including Dames, maintain its validity. They argue that the declassified documents and testimonies from those involved in the program provide compelling evidence of its potential. They point to declassified documents suggesting successful applications of the technique. These documents detail instances where remote viewers were able to accurately describe locations and events that were otherwise inaccessible. Whether or not remote viewing is a genuine phenomenon, its use in Project Stargate highlights the lengths to which governments were willing to go in pursuit of intelligence superiority. The program serves as a fascinating example of the intersection between science, espionage, and the human mind, and it continues to captivate the imagination of those who seek to understand the mysteries of the sixth sense. Section 5. Remote Viewing, Seeing the Unseen. Remote viewing, the technique at the heart of Ed Dame's claims, is as fascinating as it is controversial. Proponents describe it as a form of extrasensory perception, an ability to perceive information beyond the reach of our five senses. They believe that by quieting the conscious mind and entering an altered state of consciousness, individuals can tap into a universal consciousness, accessing information regardless of distance or physical barriers. The process, as described by practitioners, involves focusing on a specific target, which could be a person, place, or event. Through a combination of visualization, meditation, and intuition, the remote viewer attempts to establish a psychic connection with the target. Information is said to come in various forms, including mental images, feelings, and even smells. Skeptics, however, remain unconvinced. They argue that there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of remote viewing, dismissing it as wishful thinking or outright fraud. They point to flaws in the methodologies used to test remote viewing, suggesting that results are often open to interpretation or influenced by experimenter bias.